Welcome back to another video of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Today I will show I am back with the same deck that I was using, the Salamangreat deck. So I want to use Circle to search Gazelle. They want to stop, so I called by the grave their Ash Blossom. So I get the Gazelle from deck. So I will summon Buffalo. I will ditch Spinny with Buffalo. So I will special summon Gazelle. I will draw 2 cards. I will search the field spell even though I have 1 in the hand. So yeah. They want to destroy the buildings, which is actually a combo stopper for us because we usually want to have a Salamangreat monster on the board. Otherwise we can't use our graveyard effects, but we do have Gazelle and they didn't know, but they do have another hand trap, so we lose Gazelle as well. So we only set Infirm and pass, but they have only 3 cards, so maybe we can survive. But looks like they are playing Sprite with some shenanigans. So now they can go for the gigantic Sprite, and they will summon blue because they draw it, of course. So they get to add Jets. So I am waiting with Infirm to stop the gigantic Sprite. There is that. So they get the monster negate, but I do have a set trap cards. They could have gone for trap negate, but they went for monster negate. So maybe that was a misplay on their behalf. So I negate this gigantic sprite. But they can still go for sprite elf, and at least they have only a monster negate at the moment because we negated the gigantic sprite. So they get rid of their monster negate, but they can summon it on my turn, so there is that. So they go for what was it called? Dark Charmer. So they do have a monster negate with number 65, and they will have the second monster negate with Sprite Elf. So I summon Jaguar, and they go for the monster negate in the graveyard. So I search Gazelle. So I go for two number 65, so they can only use one on monster negate because we do need either Gazelle or Spinny to work because we need it. So I will use Gazelles and they will negate the Gazelle and destroy because they can only tribute extra deck monsters. So they get rid of my Gazelle. But I can special summon Gazelle, but I can't use Gazelle's effect because Flash Mage negates the monster's effect. So there is that. So maybe I could have gone for Transport Talker to... So yeah, I go for Transport Talker and Splash Mage. So I can go for Access Code Talker. I will not get to kill them this turn, but I will get to clear the board. So with 1 card, they don't have that many chance because they need a monster on the field so they can special summon if they draw Jet or Blue. So this kinda ends the game at the moment. But they go for their draw, so this is the moment they scoop. No, they don't go for scoop. They hope to draw 1 more card, but we draw Foxy, so enough damage. So that's game. Alright, let's check another game. Okay, so we go first and we have Foxy and we have Circle, so we will get Gazelle. So we can set up the on negate with with Sunlight Wolf. I go for Foxy's first effect and I get the roar off of it because I have Gazelle and Gazelle will special summon himself from hand. So I don't want to use Foxy's graveyard effect this turn because it would not serve for anything at the moment, because I can just get Sunlight Wolf with these two cards and I will summon Sunlight Wolf off of Sanctuary, so Foxy does not need, I don't need Foxy to special summon himself for the moment. And I get Roar and I get Rage, so it actually paid off hugely. So at the moment I have the almost best board I can hope. I still go for the summon Foxy to add Gazelle back because I can, but this was just collecting resource just for in case, just in case. So we negate them to draw two cards, but we can't. Can we negate? No, we can't. Actually, we can with roar, but I let them go for it because I want to see what deck they are playing. So I will use my own negate for the specific card we need, and they draw Harpy's Feather Duster and they go for it. So I have to negate this. But I know they play Flowandries, and I hate Flowandries. It is not normal when you summon 10 monsters in your turn, then 10 monsters in my turn. It stops being normal, but there is that. So the moment they play Eagle, I want to destroy these two cards because they want to summon a level 7 monster, so they want to tribute these cards. So if I destroy them, they will not get to tribute them. And the moment they realize that, they scooped. Always nice to see Flowandries lose. I hate that deck. I prefer Sprite than that deck. I guess I will not like Tearlaments as well when they hit to Master, but we still have a month, so let's enjoy the month while we still can. So I sent Jaguar so I can summon Bailings, and because of that I will summon Gazelle. So they want to destroy Bailings. If I wouldn't have Gazelle in hand, that would be a problem. But if I wouldn't have Gazelle in hand, that would be a problem also. So, and they have another negates for Gazelle. So actually, to be honest, we do not have a strong board at the moment. Having Judgment in hand is the best thing, to be honest. And we draw Ash Blossom off of Maxi. So we can set these two. So Ash Blossom helps out because at the moment we have two negates with Ash Blossom. So they want to send a card and I just negate it because they can go for Ishizu cards and I don't want that. I need my cards in graveyard. And it is good enough to stop them. So there is that. So I still have Judgment just in case. And I draw Will of the Salamangreat Monster Ribbon for the archetype, so I can summon Gazelle. I want to use Gazelle's effect and they want to negate it. I believe I misclicked here because I was supposed to negate the Forbidden Droplet because I could have gone for Spinny and I could have sent Spinny to graveyard and I would summon Spinny. I would summon Bailings and I would summon Jaguar, so I would have had 3 monster on the board, and with 3 monster I could have gone for double attacking access code Togger, which would be game, but it was I made a misclick here. I was supposed to activate judgment to stop the forbidden droplet, but I didn't. So the game lasts one more turn because of that. I mean, I still have a judgment. I still have to destroy. And the moment they normal summon, I just want to negate the normal summon because they get to discard a card from their deck, and that might start their combos. So negating it means victory for us. Alright, let's check another game. So we go second, and we have the Omni Negate in hand and one Ash Blossom. I mean, two Ash Blossom, but it is once per turn. Okay, this hurts us a lot. As you noticed, we really need monsters in graveyard. So Dimension Shifter is not good for us. So they want to search Flovander's card, probably Eagle. So I want to just negate that. So if they don't have Eagle, they don't have any play. So yeah, I hate Flovander's, but at least we can do some things if they don't have the combo starters for them. So I have to lose Jack Jaguar because I want to set an Omni Negate just in case for Eagle, because I have Roar and Bailings means an Omni Negate, and I need that just in case if they draw Eagle or something. They don't. They do, but they go for main phase 2. I guess that's a misplay on their behalf. So they chain blocked me here, so I couldn't negate the Eagle. So there is that. But I will negate this because I don't want them to tribute my monster. So there is that. So we stop the continuous spell and they just scoop because this turn will be their last because Dimension Shifter's effect was over. So I believe this is the Flovanderis. Yeah. So okay, let's check the last game out. Okay, so we go first and we get Buffalo, Spinny, we get Signet Mining, so we can get Gazelle. So I don't go for Gazelle at the moment, but it's not really a misplay, but I could have gone for it because if I'd gone for it at the moment, I would have Gazelle special summons. But maybe I wanted to check if the opponent has an Ash Blossom. So there might be that too, but they didn't, so I summoned Spinny from graveyard. I used them to summon Sunlight Wolf, and that would trigger Gazelle, so I can ditch Roar to graveyard. So yeah, I did wait to use Gazelle's effect. Okay. Okay, now I should use Gazelle. Yeah, I go for Gazelle now. And Gazelle will ditch probably Error. And I will get Buffalo from graveyard. Up of Sunlight. No, I sent Sunlight Wolf to first Sunlight Wolf to the extra deck just to keep things, keep the resources under control. So I set Roar and Rage, and that's it. I have a good board. So we are against Exo Sisters. So they go for Marta. We want to negate Marta. So I guess we will negate Marta now. No, we let them go for the summons, so we just destroys them. So okay, we didn't negate them, but we went for the destroy, so we will have the Omni negate now. Okay, this is actually maybe a misplay because if I remove a card from the graveyard, they can go for the Mikhail. So there is that. So I negate the Exorcister Armament because they would have just special summoned a monster from the extra deck, and I wanted to negate that. So they get to search a monster from the deck and get to summon it. And now they can go for double Michaelis or maybe Exorcister Magnifica if they have the what is or Returnia. I don't remember the trap cards, but now they can go for double Banish, which is scary thing. But they went for Exorcister Asophial, so they want to stop us from using the graveyard effects. And the second card is Michaelis because they want to just banish a card. So we can't activate graveyard effects, and they will banish Gazelle. So they can read. They didn't want to target Sunlight Wolf. Okay, so at the moment I can just get whatever. Okay, they have Returnia. At the moment I can get cards out of graveyard because they already used their main deck monsters. And yeah, they have Magnifica off of Returnia, so now they can banish one more card, probably a Great Rat or maybe a monster I will summon. So I get Buffalo, I set 2 cards, I end the turn, they want to banish probably a back row, and they banished right one. If they banish this, I would just destroy this card or whatever they summon off of it. So they go for some damage, and they do have double attack, so they could have destroyed the wolf if I didn't have buildings in the graveyard. So they want to banish a card, so I go for to search a spinny, so they can not banish the circle, and they want to banish Great Rat. So at the moment my Sunlight Wolf is not as strong as it was before. And they did draw Exhausted Bodies. They top decked real good. Okay, and they waited for me to search for from graveyard so they can summon extra deck monsters. Our opponent is not making any misplays at the moment. So they have Michaelis, they can banish my Sunlight Wolf, and they go for Asophial, so I will not even get to use my graveyard effects. So I lose the Sunlight Wolf, I lose my graveyard. So I normal summon Gazelle, I ditch Jack Jaguar, I use Will of the Salamangreat to summon the Jack Jaguar. I send these two to summon the Splash Mage. So Splash Mage will summon a monster from graveyards, and I will use them to summon Transport Talker, and Transport Talker will summon Splash Mage, and with these 2 cards I will summon Access Code Talker, and I will just destroy their board, attack for game. They did disrupt us a lot, but we still get to play Access Code Talker, so there is that. So we just destroy their cards. Okay, I guess I didn't have one more. Yeah, I didn't have any other link monsters, so they got to play one more round. But they draw nothing, so that's game. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good day, and if you did like the video, remember to like and subscribe. Have a good day.